Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Violet.
And I'm Ruby.
And it's fall, or autumn, the autumn spectacular. We're here, and today we're starting the countdown to Violet and Ruby's top 25 games of all time, forever and ever and ever. Amen. They can never change these.
It probably will, don't worry.
Actually, I am convinced that you guys will both at one point throughout this list, you'll say, I forgot about that game. That one of you put on your list and the other one didn't. I bet. I know you're going to do it.
I forgot quite a few of these games on the list.
No, I'm saying Violet will say a game and you'll go, oh, I would have put that on my list. And the same thing will happen. You'll say a game and Violet will be like, I forgot about that. Or you'll both blame me. You didn't tell us about that game.
Probably.
Here's the good news, folks. Since it's part of the Autumn Spectacular, we got contests going on, and we're going to give out a lucky winner here, a $30 gift certificate from Game Nerds. Game Nerds is a great online game store. You can buy all the games, the ones we're talking about here. Game Nerds ships to the U.S., so that's who this contest is open to. And to enter this contest, all you need to do is email us at contest@dicetower.com. In the subject line, put the word... Give them a word they should put in the subject line.
Fluff ball.
Fluff ball. All right. I'll write that here. Fluff ball is the word you need to put in the subject line. And then answer in the body. Tell us which of these 10 games you hear about today, or maybe less than 10 games. They might have crossover. You are most interested in. We'll pick a random winner, and you can get that $30 gift certificate. All right, folks. So to that end, let's get started. Who wants to go first?
Ruby can go first.
Ruby, that's very nice of you to allow her to go first here. You don't even remember what your 25 is. We're going to flip the card over and find out. Here we go. Number 25 for Ruby, Telestrations. Telestrations, which is a,
So it didn't make the list.
Oh, because I actually had to make lists 1 to 50, but we're just doing the top 25. But that, making the list farther helps put your list together. Telestrations, a game where you write down some words. The next person sees the words, draws a picture. The next person only looks at the picture, writes down a word. Why do you like Telestrations?
It's probably my favorite party game, honestly.
Okay, you're going to say that, and then we're going to find one farther up the list.
I like the drawing aspect. It's very funny when people get it wrong. One time, Mommy drew a rose. There was this kid who thought it was a thorny portal.
A thorny portal.
Remember how we used to draw the swirls in the middle?
Yes. I just think it's funny that the thorny portal was well, that's definitely was on the card.
For some reason, rose turned into scribble by the end.
They just wrote the word scribble?
Yes. And I just love Telestrations for the drawing, the guessing. I just love it. It's one of my favorite.
By the way, if someone says a game that's also on your list coming up, you need to be like smooth and be like, well, I don't know when that's going to show. I don't know what I think about it. Do you think her number 25 is Telestrations?
No.
But it is a party game. What do you think it is?
Apples to apples.
It was a party game?
It was Dixit as your number 25. So Dixit, a game of which I have a huge stack of cards with artwork on that is somewhat crazy.
Didn't you once make me organize that?
Yes, I did make you. You had to sleeve all of them.
Probably had to help.
In this card, you give out a clue. You'll say, today I'm quiet. And then you put a card down. Everyone else throws a card in the middle. We mix them up, and then everyone has to guess your card. But if I threw a card in, and when it's Violet's turn, and you guess mine, I get a point. Why do you like Dixit?
Well, I really enjoy the aspect of the game. I'm not that very good at the game myself, though, so that's why I couldn't really put it that much higher.
25 is pretty high.
I'm not that great of a liar during games. I like the part where you're trying to figure out who's the liar, and I just enjoyed it.
It's not that... not so much lying, it's just giving clues that direction. And by the way, did you say you're not a good liar? Do you agree on this?
In games.
No, I thought you...
In games.
I'm the worst one in the family.
No one could tell if you're lying or not because you're that bad.
There was that one time that I did win just because I sucked at the game.
All right, so we have two party games started off, Telestrations and Dixit. Time for your number 24. Number 24 is Crash Octopus. Now, I know this is not on your list because you haven't even played this one. Did you see us playing it?
I don't think so.
You flick boats with flags.
That's true. And then there's a Crash Octopus, so it's a big dexterity game.
Board, it's just
there's
a rope.
a head in the middle of the board, and you drop dice in a head, and it rolls off, and then That's where the octopus will move to and stuff like that.
It's just really cool.
It's a flicking game.
Yeah, with flags.
That's true. You use a flag to flick your ship, and you're trying to get it next to pieces so you can put those pieces on top of your ship.
For some reason, the part of the treasure is the captain. They're just in the water. That's part of the treasure you can collect.
Oh, that's disgusting.
No, it's not disgusting. He's a captain. You should rescue your captain. He's
If
in
he's
the
been
water.
underwater for that long, he's already dead by now.
There's like 5.
Got it. All right. So you're number 24, Crash Octopus. What do you think of odds? Is it the same? It can't be. It's Ticket to Ride. Do you remember how you guys learned Ticket to Ride?
You.
No, it wasn't me. Who taught
That
you?
was you.
It was not me who taught you Ticket
We
to Ride.
played it at
Ticket
church.
to Ride Junior.
Oh, Ticket to Ride Junior, but Ticket to Ride, the normal version, who taught you that one?
You.
No, it was someone who lives in our house. It's not a human being.
Mommy? What? Oh. What did you just say?
Alexa.
No, you're thinking of the wrong one. I'm talking about the one with... We definitely played it at church once when I was very young.
Ticket to Ride Junior.
Oh, Ticket to Ride Junior. Well, let me change this card then and write Ticket to Ride Junior. All right.
The one
That's a very
sets it
different
up.
game. The baby one is what I'm going to write that in here.
simpler.
The baby one. There we
Although,
go.
We can't even play it properly because I think one of the colors has fewer trains.
Okay, well, I did not realize I thought it was the
Also,
normal
we-
Ticket to Ride, but you played
Also,
that
we
one
lost
too.
the rule-
Yeah.
Also,
I like
we
all
lost
ticket
the
rides.
rule
Also, they're all
book.
very similar. What do you
Okay,
mean?
we
They're
lost
all
the rule
different?
book. So
So you're just making
we
rules
don't-
up?
Eventually, we were like, "There's no space. When you get a ticket, just take all the trains back." We did not listen to keep the trains there rule.
Got it. All right. So 24 for you, Ticket to Ride Junior. All right. 23. Is this Ticket to Ride Junior? The Key. It's another game you haven't played. All right. The Key is a game in which you are trying to figure out who stole something or who murdered people or whatever. You put a bunch of cards in the middle and you draw those cards and you use them to use deduction to solve stuff.
Actually, Violet did play the first one.
Didn't
Oh, you did play The Key, the first one.
You just didn't play the second one.
you did not
I
give
won
me the
both
option. I
times.
forgot about this game.
You didn't put. Oh, you like that one a lot?
Pretty much.
You didn't play the third one either.
You were the worst one.
You didn't play the
Ha.
third one either because it's on our. We're gonna play it later. I have it at home.
Later.
She was
You
the
got
worst
that
one.
like 3 weeks ago.
I was slow. That's not my fault.
So you're thoughtful.
You didn't explain the rules fully.
Oh, baloney.
Then
Anyway,
how did I know how
It's
to
on your
do
list.
it?
Why do you like
I don't know.
it?
You probably read it somewhere.
Usually when we play games like that where you're trying to solve the puzzles, it's not usually my kind of thing when I'm on my own. But surprisingly, I really like this one. The puzzle solving aspect is good. I did not learn until later that the pictures on the cards mattered. That would have saved a lot of time to know that.
Well, we played it multiple times. But anyway, it's a really fun deduction game, folks. Check it out. There's multiple versions. The key is just the first 2 words. The key and then a thing after that. And you'll see one of them on the screen.
Murder at
The golf course or whatever. All right. Well, I know yours isn't the key. Wingspan.
Yeah.
All right, so Wingspan's all about birds. Collecting birds, collecting their eggs, and if you're watching this, it's one of the most popular games that exists right now. It's actually quite popular because it's one of the best-selling games ever designed by a female designer. Elizabeth Hargrave designed this, and it's all about collecting bird cards and eggs and things. Why do you like it?
I like the components. I like the gameplay.
What those components you got? I thought those weren't the original.
Well, yeah, I upgraded some of them, but the original stuff is also still pretty cool. The art, I can't upgrade that.
I just liked how the game worked. I just enjoyed it.
I think you like engine building games. An engine building game is when you get something and that lets you do something else, and then this lets you do something else.
That makes no sense to me at all.
Great. All right.
Just let her enjoy a game. Don't put words in her head.
Thank you. Number 22. What's this one going to be? Another one you haven't played. Space Invaders.
We
So-
played this one with
This is the
Jimmy.
new. Now, there's multiple Space Invader game. This one is a remake of a game called Flip Ships, and in this one, you shoot a ship onto the board. There's aliens that are coming towards you, like the old
Lost
video
every
game.
time.
and
was so
and you shoot the ships onto them trying to kill them. We have lost every time, and you still like it.
Yes.
Why?
Too bad we were playing with a 7-year-old.
Why do you like it?
Well, the flipping things. I don't usually play a lot of games where you aren't moving pieces around and stuff like that. So it's fun to just like hit something for once.
Like
Well,
a
as
game.
difficult as it is, I do like trying to shoot it at the big boss and the cards and things. It was very creative.
I don't think either one of you has ever played Space. Oh no, you played Space Invaders at the video arcade one time, the really giant one where the space aliens are coming down and you're shooting at them.
Yeah, with the actual guns, right?
Yeah.
I think I played that with you.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's see
I
what your
thought
number
that was
22 is. Oh, this one's also in space.
Was that not? Did that not come from Ruby's pile, or is that from mine?
That's
It's from yours.
Okay.
Just pick it up.
Star Realms.
Yeah.
So Star Realms is a deck building game that I did not teach you all. You actually learned this at Dice Tower Convention.
Yeah, I
Yes.
did not remember it.
I was told to play a
all.
deck building game, and I found this one. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so it's mostly
it
a
with
2-player
you.
game. Did you play with 2 or more, do you remember?
I play it with 2 players each time.
Yeah, you just go back and forth. You
I
play
played it
cards
with
at a...
Violet. I don't remember anything about the game. It's
let
just I
you
remember
win.
it existed.
I let you win.
Wow, that was nice of you.
She was gonna cry.
Probably the only time ever.
That's probably true too. So in this game,
Because
you build a
sure,
deck
no,
of
I
cards.
wouldn't.
You use them to attack your opponent. Cards will attack you. You got cards that heal you. You got cards that you can even block an attack with. And then you're trying to buy new cards, spaceships into your deck. What makes you like it so much?
I like the art from the game. I really like the concept of it. It was easy enough to learn. I just like deck building games, honestly.
Yeah.
This one just I really much enjoyed.
I gotta teach you guys Dominion. Okay, well that's not the last deck building game we'll see there. Star Realms. All right, the last one for this segment here, number 21. This is a whole series. There are 27 different versions of this game.
Can you not just say the game?
It is Unlock. So we have Unlock, and you guys have not played all 27, but you've played a lot of them. We played at least 10 together. We played all the Star Wars. That's 3. We played
Oh.
the 3 mythic ones together. We played the 3 exotic ones together. That's 9, and I think we played 3 before
I
that.
thought you meant like
If we
each
can just go
box.
to the shelf, we can count them all and multiply.
I thought you just meant each box.
Anyway, Unlock is an escape room, but it's in a box, and you use an app with it. Why do you like it so much?
Well, I like puzzle games a lot. My favorite one was the Star Wars one. It was really high up in my top 10. I really like how you have to look at the card and you have to pay attention to what's happening, and that you can use an app on your phone.
And each time we played a new one, it used the app in a different way.
Yeah. The one puzzle even required to hit the, what was it, penalty button, and that allowed you to move on. I still don't know how you figured that out.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for spoiling one of them for people, but all right.
Sorry.
All right. Unlock. All right, well, let's see what Violet's number 21 is. Oh, this is a very different game than Unlock. It's the Chronicles of Gore. This is the biggest game that we've talked about so far. This is a dungeon crawl, huge dungeon crawl. Well, you and Ruby and I played it together, and then Violet came and invaded our game.
You guys told me to play.
Yeah, we did tell her to play.
Was this low?
That's 21 of all time. Don't spoil your own list. All right, anyway, Chronicles of Gore, you have these characters with cubes, and you move the cubes. You spend cubes to take different actions. And then when you take actions, you get to roll 20-sided die and try to hit monsters. And the monsters keep coming. There's a lot going on in this game, and
It was very hard, and we
won.
it was very hard though.
The only one we lost was without you.
That's right. Once you showed up, we started kicking butt.
Only because I kept drawing all the attacks, and you all were just like running away.
You were the person that their job is to go out and fight.
So my job is to sacrifice myself so that you guys
were
can
the
not
assassin.
Yes.
I'm Ray. You're
All right. Why do you
Ray.
like it? Why do you like
He is
it?
healer.
Okay, I like this game mostly just like I like dungeon crawl games. I like the art style of this. I also like the fighting type, and oh yeah, it was really difficult, but not too difficult for us to lose every single time to the point where it was all basically on luck.
We won. We did well. And you still put it on your list.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not so hard.
Okay, well that's a reasonable thing. Did you like the part where you got to a book and you picked which action you're going to take?
Yeah, it was mostly luck related, and I was very worried that we might be like, oh, kill 2 of the people you're playing with, and you have to fight a boss by yourself.
Why would you kill both of us?
No, like one of the options might be.
You notice that was her option to kill both the other players?
Share an apple with both of your teammates, and they both die, and you're on your own now.
What is wrong with you? All right, anyhow, that's number 21, Chronicles of Gore. We'll be back. There's still 20 more games or 40 more games to go for each person. We'll see you all soon, but let's continue on with some more of the Autumn Spectacular 2021.